Okay, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Okay, yesterday we were talking about entering the toilet. Okay? And now we're going to start off with, mashallah, Noor. He's going to tell us 3 things about entering the toilet. Go on, Noor. Yes? No? Okay, go on. Step in with your left foot. Anisa?
No, you step in with your right foot.
No, you step in
with your left foot and go out with your right foot.
Yeah, good. Anyone else? Go on, you go on.
I've got 3.
Go on then.
So you don't go in the toilet with any of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wa sallam's names, the Prophet's name, or Allah's name, and you don't sit on the toilet having your back towards the Qibla, or having it facing
the Qibla. Okay, that's enough. Pause there. Duriya? Don't bring your phone in. Ismail? Or are you going to say the same thing? Say it again. Don't watch YouTube. Now, look. One is what she said, don't take the phone in the toilet. What did Ismail say? He says, don't watch YouTube on the toilet. What does this mean? It means that he's been watching it. Yeah? Right, go on. Suleiman. Cover your head. Listen, you four over there, you need to sort yourselves out. Move away. Move forward. Right, go on. Adhan, tell us. Can you give Adhan in the toilet? No. Dawood.
You don't face towards the Qibla.
Right. Isaac.
You don't face your back to the
Qibla. Okay? Zuri.
You need to read 2 du'as, one that you go in and one that you go out.
Okay, Abdurrahman. You don't say Allah in the toilet.
My bed and my bathroom not facing the Qibla.
Oh, mashallah, that's good. Right, okay, who went home and checked yesterday? Put your hands up. Huzaifa, is your toilet facing Qibla?
No.
Ibrahim?
It was
No.
like the Qibla's there and my toilet's there.
Good boy. Anyway, did you check? Was it facing Qibla?
No.
Izyan? I bet you yours was.
No. I don't know because...
So why are you putting your hand up
the
then?
Qibla was facing that way, but toilet's facing
Right,
this
his
way.
wasn't.
So
That was.
mine was.
So it was.
Yours was.
Yeah,
What
mine
about
was.
sleeping wise?
That's what mine was.
Sleeping wise. Okay, Sufyan?
Yeah, mine isn't.
Yours isn't. Ibrahim?
Yes.
Yes, what?
Mine is.
Your name is?
Yes, that's what mine is.
Right, go on. Did you check, baby? Amelia, was your bathroom toilet facing Qibla? No, good girl, beautiful. Duriya? It is because your house is on the same street as mine. So it's on the same street, so your toilet is facing Qibla. Yeah, Eliza.
Mine isn't, so it's my bed.
Is your bed? No.
Mine is and my bed isn't.
Good girl.
Mine is and my bed isn't.
Yours is and your bed isn't. Right.
Mine was not.
Mine was not what?
Facing the Qibla.
Alright, Suleiman?
My toilet facing the Qibla, but my bed isn't.
Yeah, Suleiman saying his toilet was facing the Qibla and his bed isn't. Okay? So that's good. Alright, mashallah. So we learned something yesterday. Yes, Anisa?
Mine is facing Qibla and my bed isn't.
Your toilet is facing Qibla and your bed isn't. Okay. Alright, so well done everyone. Okay? Adhan? Listen. No, mine isn't. Okay. The toilet's facing Qibla, but the bed isn't. Okay?
My
bed
can't
is.
even go in the
My bed isn't.
underwear.
Right, okay. Adhan, be quiet now. Everyone listen. Isaac, sit forward here. Now listen to me. Moving on, there's 2 important things that I'm going to teach you about today. One is reciting the Quran, and one is, what do you call it, drinking, and one is eating. We're going to try to cover 3 things, okay? Very simple things. Look, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Regarding reciting the Quran, everyone look at me, okay? Regarding reciting the Quran, yeah.
I'm gonna read a page.
You're going to read a page today, inshallah. Okay, now, to touch the Quran only in the state of wudu. Yeah.
I was just gonna say that.
Were you going to say that?
Yeah, me too.
Right, okay. Right, listen to me, Zirik. When you touch the Quran, you should always have wudu. If you touch the Quran without wudu, yeah, wudu, washing your hands is not wudu.
Yeah, but you need to do it everywhere.
You need to do everything, okay? Right, go on, Anisa. Any questions? Put your hand up.
For wudu, in English we call it ablution.
Ablution, good girl. Right, what's your dad's name? We have to give him a present. Right, so Anisa's dad's name, Alright, okay, right. Be quiet. You did 4 wuzus or 4 faras. Good girl, beautiful. Suleiman?
Why do you have to do on your whole body when you can just do your hands?
What do you mean by whole body? Like, you mean why do you have to wash your arms, face and that?
Yeah,
Alright, very good question, Suleiman.
Yeah.
What's your uncle's name? I'm your uncle.
Elland.
Right, go on. Very good question. Right. What are you going to say? What you say in your words? What were you going to say?
Why do you wash your feet?
Good question. Right, go on. What are you going to ask? Anything, Abdul Rahman? Yeah. Who are you?
Hadi.
Abdul Hadi. Were you going to ask anything today? Okay. Go on, Azif.
I think I've got the answer.
Go on. So, what is the question? The question is for touching the Quran. Quran is a book. Adhan, listen. Quran is a book. Okay. Right. So, why is it important to do wudu? Okay. 1 minute, Huzaifa. Anisa's going to try.
Because it's an important book that Allah sent down to Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and we should treat it with respect.
Okay, good girl. Huzaifa.
Is it because Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam he did wudu, so we have to
Okay.
do what he
Anyone
does.
else? Out of
Is it because Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam has touched that book, and then we have to keep it clean?
Okay. Stop playing with your feet. Okay. Right.
Good.
Anyone else? Right. Okay. Listen. Why do we do wudu before holding the book of Allah? Okay, go on.
Because you need to make it clean, but Allah touches it.
Okay, go on. Abdul Rahman, were you going to say something?
Yeah.
Go on.
Because you need to clean on if your feet stink, then you can't touch the Quran, otherwise the Quran.
But the question arises then, like you're saying, if your feet stink, you're not touching the Quran with your feet.
No, that's disgusting.
Yeah, okay, no, it's a question, isn't it? So why are you washing your feet? Yeah, go on. Suleiman,
Is it because you have to be clean?
you have to be clean.
Is it because Allah told us that?
Right, Huzaifa?
Is it because we need to?
We need to. Alright, okay. Instead of me feeding you the answer today, like a little baby with a little spoon open mouth and water time. Come on, yummy, yummy. Yummy, yummy. Eat it up, Cocoa Pop. Right. So instead of me telling you the answer today, I want you all to bring the answer to me tomorrow. And it shouldn't be like, oh, you know what it is? I just have to be clean. We know that. Go in a bit of depth. Understand, not death. Right, guys. I want you to go into a bit of depth. So, when you go home tonight, what you're going to do, is you can go, everyone's got Google. You go ask your mom or you ask your dad. I can't hear myself. You go ask your mom and dad if you can go on the phone or tablet or anything, and you're going to type in, why do Muslims do wudu, and then you're going to write the answer down or remember the answer. Then tomorrow when we start, let's change it a little bit. You tell me the answers. What do you mean? Musa, you alright there, yeah? So we ring the doctor. Right, okay, so has everyone understood that, right, Anisa? Yeah?
So write it here.
Write it there, go on.
What do we write?
The question, why do Muslims do wudu before holding the Quran? Simple. Alright, now moving on. So I want this answer tomorrow. Okay, I'll put a mark here. Number 2, before you recite the Quran, you need to remove the bad smell from your mouth and clothes. Alright, I don't want anyone to speak now. You need to remove the bad smell from your mouth. What happens now? When you recite the Quran, the angels come and listen to you. When you come read Quran near me, or when you come read Quran, read your Quran near Maulana over there. When you read, like for example, Aliza were reading today, Inna arsalna Nuhan ila qawmihi an anzir qawmaka min qabli. Yeah, when she was reading, the angels come and listen. The angels come and listen. And you know the words that come out of your mouth, the angels listen. Now, when you speak to someone, sometimes you stand and you speak to someone, yeah? Like someone meets you on the street, and you think, and they say, all right, mate, how are you? And you stand and you speak to them, and you think to yourself that, what bad breath he's got. Or what bad breath she's got. Or what bad breath I've got. Do you understand? I'm giving you an example. So sometimes when you speak to someone, this is a very true example. When you speak to someone, this is reality. Sometimes when someone speaks to you, you think, oh, what bad breath. Do you understand? Like, who is it? Ibrahim, is it? Ibrahim, go. Haris. Right, so when before you actually recite the Quran, you clean your mouth properly. Ismail, are you listening? You clean your mouth properly. Now there's two ways of cleaning it. One is, Dawood, move forward. One is a toothbrush and toothpaste, yeah? The other way is miswak. The other way is miswak. We're going to talk about the miswak. Okay, so before you recite Quran, you clean your mouth properly. Yes, Ismail?
I was going to say, could you get that Colgate?
Yeah, you can get mouthwash. You can use mouthwash. You can use mouthwash to clean your mouth. Okay, number one. So your mouth should be clean. Your clothes should be clean. Now what happens is sometimes, this is a very true example, when you hang your coat up in the kitchen. Many Muslims, many of us, we hang our coat up in the kitchen. All day there's dal being cooked. Now when you come inside the masjid, it's like a handi of chawal or a handi of dal or gosht has walked inside the masjid. Yeah, you understand?
I hate those kind of food.
Yeah, so what I'm trying to say to you is your clothes should be clean. If you leave your coat, like majority of you have got your coats on, if you leave your coat in the kitchen and your mum's cooking your breakfast, then she's making your dinner, then she's making your supper, and then you come to the mosque, and when you come to the mosque, you smell like a pakora. Yeah? And then when you smell like a pakora or samosa, then I can't teach. Because I can smell yummy food. And then I'm thinking, oh, why are a pakora walking around? Where is samosa walking around? So, listen, the point that I'm trying to make is your clothes should be clean. Your coats should be kept in a place where you don't cook. Do you understand? And your clothes should be totally clean, meaning sometimes you go to school. And from school you come straight, you come straight to mosque. Do you understand what I'm saying? And you wear the same clothes. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran that when you come inside the masjid, you should be totally clean. Now, how many of you wear jubbas? How many of you Israel wears jubbas? Right. Wait, be quiet, yeah.
Homeless guy without good sight. He was so hungry. He thought people smelled like food. So in his vision, he saw people walking around that was food. That was crazy.
That was crazy. Okay, be quiet. So, the point that we need to understand today, point number one, you need to do wudu. Point number two, your clothes need to be clean. Right. Sometimes we see socks.
I got socks.
Right, yeah, we see socks, but in your own time when you go home, check the underneath of the sock. Have you been wearing it for a year?
No.
Right? Have you been wearing it for a month? I do not want anyone to speak. Why are you smelling his socks for? Right, number three. Be quiet now. Number three, your clothes should be totally clean. Is that making sense? So before you sit and read Quran, your clothes should be clean. Now, another thing. One other thing which is very, very important. Before you sit down and read Quran, because angels are going to come and listen to you. So when Isa reads Quran, inshaAllah, when he's going to become a hafiz and he's going to stand here and I'm going to read behind him and he's going to read like Makkah Imam. I said Isa.
Prophet Isa then?
No, Isa, this one.
I know this point.
Right. Okay, so inshallah when Isa recites Quran, when he stands over here and he recites Quran, then the angels are going to come and listen to him. Right? So when we come to the masjid, before we come to the masjid, because the angels are going to come, you need to clean your mouth, you need to clean your clothes, and you can put some nice perfume or attar on. Yes, Usman.
That's why they do wudu, because you smell too bad.
Yeah, okay. So, I want the real reason tomorrow. Yes, Ismail.
Can the angels smell you?
The angels smell you. The angels, they smell you. Take the pen out of your mouth. Okay, so that's why it's very important. Many of you do PE at school, PE in it. You run around on the pitch on the school. Yeah, and then you run to the mosque and you run up the steps. And it's like
you said PE.
yeah, and then when you come to the mosque, and then sometimes your clothes smell of sweat, your body smell. You need to clean yourself.
We changed, man.
I'm not talking about you lot, good kids, mashallah. You are amazing.
You have to get changed.
Right, okay. 1 point over here. Now, if you want to learn what is nice and clean clothes, look at my main man there.
What's that? Look at this guy.
All right, thank you. Sit down. Look, mashallah. Now, look at Zavi, mashallah. Nice. Look at Isa. All right. Look at Ismail. All right, sit down now, guys. Don't get excited. So you use perfume. Sit down. Now, when you recite Quran, who's that? Ibrahim. Home time. Zavi. Isyan. Move back. Isyan. Right. When you recite Quran, you sit with respect. You sit in tashahud. You sit with respect. You understand? You respect the Quran. Move this way, girls and boys. Move this way. You sit with respect and you sit and you do not lean on something. Zavi, move back. You don't lean on anything. So when you lean on something and you put your legs out, this is disrespectful for Quran. Yeah.
And you don't put your elbows on the Quran.
You don't put your elbows on the Quran. In the olden days, what people used to do is just put the Quran on the floor and they put the head on it and go sleep. Yeah, go on, Ismail.
I was going to say that put your Quran on the floor.
Don't put your Quran on the floor. Yes.
My oldest dad
Be quiet.
used to go to sleep.
You're throwing them in. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, my oldest dad, every time, like he just goes to sleep kind of. He closes his eyes like.
When?
And then
In this mosque?
every day, yeah, my oldest dad, Yeah,
Yeah, go on, what?
I used to go to sleep, but Sasab knows a pizza today.
ये कह रहा है कि हमारे पुराने उस्ताद साहब जो थे वो पढ़ाते पढ़ाते सो जाते थे अल्लाह खैर करे Right, okay, be quiet. Abdurrahman, be quiet, everyone, listen. Yeah, look, there's two things over here. One is disrespect of the Quran. Listen, one is you just go inside the mosque and there's nothing wrong with you. You lean and you start reading Quran and you put your legs out and that and you spread out all over the floor. That's wrong. Okay, yeah, go on.
That's disobeying the Quran.
Yeah, disrespecting the Quran. One is you've been reading Quran for 1 hour. So you've been reading Quran, come your mouth. You've been reading Quran by yourself for 1 hour. Now you're getting a little bit tired. Now you put your legs out or put them on the side or sit a bit differently. That doesn't matter. Then you can do that. Yeah, Usman. I just told you, yeah.
Well, he for 2 hours.
Will you get Guna if you're reading Quran for a real long time but you accidentally fall asleep?
Yeah, okay. A very good question. So if what happens sometimes is you read Quran, read Quran, and then you accidentally start falling asleep. Why do you think we fall asleep? I'll tell you why we fall asleep. Because Shaitan, he doesn't want you to read Quran. Shaitan, he comes and you're reading Quran nicely. He takes your topi off and he starts massaging your head. So go to sleep, baby. You need to go to sleep. Nowadays, you're reading too much Quran. Now you're getting too much reward.
Ustaz,
Yes. Yes.
Was I reading? Shaitan did that to me in mosque. I was reading and then I fell asleep.
Yeah, so maybe your old Ustasa was teaching so well and nice that Shaitan was thinking that put him to sleep.
You.
Hey, it wasn't me.
It was you.
Me and sleeping.
I was sleeping.
Yeah.
I'm asleep
Right.
deeply.
I know, go on, yeah.
I do deep sleep.
So, what happens, the question Ismail asked. So, for example, what happens, Zirik, listen. So, if you're reading Quran and now Shaitan starts putting you to sleep. So, you start going like this. Right? Right? Then, what it says in the books is you should stop reading Quran. Why do you think, Anisa, we should stop reading Quran?
Because you're getting tired.
Wait, is there a way?
Right,
It says
Ismail.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim and then it
Be
goes.
quiet. Put your hand up if you want to speak. Put your hand up. Put your hand up. Huh?
I've heard.
Everyone's got a head. No, you know the difference between your hand and your head? You put your hand up, you keep it up, you're not going to get answered. Go on.
If you're tired, you might fall asleep fall asleep whilst you're reading Quran, and then you're disobeying the Quran. So
Disrespecting the Quran. Yeah, Abdul Rahman.
Because if you read too much, Shaitan's gonna make you sleep.
Okay, Suleiman.
Is it that is it about Shaitan's next to you and he
Shaitans?
Shaitan's
Okay, right, go on.
Stop him.
because
Talu, don't.
if you go to sleep,
Shh, everyone listen.
if you accidentally go to sleep, then if you leave your Quran open,
Quran? What's Quran?
Quran.
Be quiet, everyone. Go on, Talu, one time. Wait, alright, so what's Arzu saying? She's saying that if you fall asleep, then Shaitan might come and read your Quran for you. That's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right. Okay, yeah.
Is it that when you get too tired and you've read too much of the Quran, you might put your head on the Quran?
Alright, okay, I'm going to tell you the answer. The reason, yeah.
Stop. Because to stop Shaitan to put you to sleep.
Right, okay, when you start falling asleep whilst you are reading the Quran, you should stop reciting the Quran. The reason being is you might start reading it wrong. And then you might start getting it wrong and start reading the wrong words, and you might start pronouncing the words wrong, and you might get guna. Instead of getting reward, you're getting guna. The other thing is that when a person is holding the Quran, and for example, it's happened to many people that I've seen, and they're sitting and they're reading Quran, and then they get really tired. What happens is the Quran drops out of their hand. The Quran. Are you alright there, yeah? You watching a movie? Right, wait. So the Quran drops out of their hand. The Quran drops out of their hand, and then they get massive sin. Massive sin. Yeah, go on.
How are they supposed to pick it up? Because they've gone fast asleep and the Quran dropped out of their hands. What are they supposed to do? Because they'll be asleep.
Yeah, if you're leaning on something and it was just like, accidentally like that. If it's accidentally like that, then they're going to pick the Quran up and of course they're going to put it away and they're going to go do wuzu. Yes, yeah. Sit down.
And remember that story about Shaitan, Azazil?
Yeah.
And you said that he wanted people to go to heaven.
Hell.
Hell.
Yeah, so.
Oh.
I didn't know, but no one told us.
Yeah, okay. Right, so the lesson that we've learned today is before you recite Quran, make sure your mouth is clean. Best way. That's why some of you, before you come class, clean your mouth. Do you understand? And
Shaitan is evil.
yeah, your clothes should be clean. Put some nice perfume on. I have never smelled anyone in this whole madrasa. Wait, sit down. I have never smelled anyone come inside the mosque and they smell nice. Yes, have I smelled curry khichdi? Yes. Have I smelled dal gobi? Yes. Have I smelled, pakiya hoya gosht? Yes. Right? Have I smelled pakode? Yes. Have I smelled samosa? Yes. Have I smelled lamb chops? Yes. Have I smelled them littar kebab? Yes. I've smelled all that. Right, I've smelled all that. But I have never smelled anyone come inside the mosque as a child smelling nice. Like nice.
You will tomorrow.
I will tomorrow. Alright, which method do you use?
Mosque.
The worst attar that you can use is the one in the mosque because people put it in the mosque because they don't like it.
I like it.
Take it home then. And you'll be kicked out of your house. Right, okay, listen. Be quiet, yeah, listen.
So the reason why Shaitan wants you to stop reading Quran, so that he wants you to drop the Quran out of your hands.
Yeah, go on.
So he likes it when you drop the Quran out of your hands and you get
massive guna. Now remember one thing. Look, first of all, you don't even read enough Quran. I'll to be honest with you. No one goes home and reads their sabak for 15, 20 minutes or half an hour, 1 hour, yeah?
No, you don't.
I think you have somebody walks inside the mosque and smelling nice because you smell yourself.
Alright, yeah, so what Suleiman is saying is, right, Ahmed, go home. What Suleiman is saying that maybe I have smelled someone nice coming inside the mosque and smelling nice of attar, and he's saying, I always do. So mashallah, jazakallah, thank you guys.
Mashallah.
Right, okay, 10 hours.
Very nice and nice.